Hello everyone, welcome to Heal Charm Shine. Today we are doing a tarot timeline video for our future spouse manifestation series. This is our, which number is this? This is our 7th video. So we are doing when will you get engaged. So that is the tarot timeline, and now this is after you meet your future spouse. We have already done when will you meet. Now this is after you meet your future spouse, when will you get engaged. You know now how the tarot timeline videos work. Most of you know it. If you don't know it, I will explain while I shuffle your cards and in your pile. So these are the soulmate cards. You know them very well. Ace of Cups is a soulmate card, so I have given you the other aces as an option to pick. You can pick whichever card is calling you. So today we are seeing when will you get engaged. So I hope you enjoy the reading. I'll see you in your pile. Welcome pile number 1. Today we are seeing when will you get engaged. So this is after you meet your soulmate. We have already done when will you meet. So after that timeline, whatever timeline suited you in that video, or whenever you actually meet your soulmate, from then when will you get engaged. So this is going to be in months. For few of you, very few of you, it might even be years, and it might even be weeks. So take as this resonates, and a timeline can be changed, can be it's flexible. It can be it can be pulled towards you, or it can be pushed away by your thoughts, by your energy. This is all game of energy over here. So we are seeing what your current energy is saying. When will you get engaged after you meet your future spouse. So let's see. These are the soulmate cards. You guys know this, but for very few of you who don't know it, let me explain quickly. These are the 11 soulmate cards which we are going to look for in the tarot deck. We are going to shuffle and lay down one by one all the cards, and when I see a soulmate card, I'm going to stop, and I'm going to see how many cards it took me to reach them, and that will be your timeline. So it can be in months, it can be in weeks, it can be in years also for few of you, if you really think that you are not ready to get married right away. So it can also be years for few of you. If there are all kind of people over here, there are different people. Some people are going through divorces also, which that also can be a reason for the delay of getting engaged, getting married. So let's see what comes up for you. Take as this resonate. If this does not resonate with you, you're free to pick any other pile or any other reading as well, and you don't have to stick to the same pile for the entire series. And for to make it more clearer, I'm even changing the card options for you guys. Selecting card options is a time taking thing for me, but I'm doing that so that you don't get confused, or you don't stick to the same pile for the entire series. Let's see, when are you getting engaged. I'm not able to shuffle today, I don't know why. We are only going to look at soulmate cards. The meanings of these cards don't matter. I enjoy doing tarot timeline videos. This is something unique for me, something fresh for me. And this is in months we are seeing today. It might be, Wheel of Fortune is a soulmate card. So yes, 6 months. So when you meet your person, within 6 months, you're going to get engaged. So this is your timeline. It's a pretty it's a pretty small timeline. It's not a big timeline at all. 6 months is a decent time to understand each other, to know each other. You need to understand your connection with your person. You need to create that chemistry. So 6 months is a really decent time. For few of you who will push this away, they can push it away as well. If you feel that 6 months is really very fast to take such a major decision, then you can push this away as well. And if you feel that some people get engaged pretty soon, they instantly realize that this is the person. For them it can be 6 weeks, for them it can be very close. I'm not saying days, because days is something like fictional, so I'm not saying days at all. So weeks, months, years, take as it resonates, but 6 months is the timeline for the reading. Let's go for your oracle guidance now. Let's see what the oracle cards have to say for you, pile number 1. It's a pretty close timeline. I'm happy with the timeline. We look only for the soulmate cards. The other cards meaning do not matter for us. So this is your destiny. This is a big change in your life. Take time to reflect. As I said, some people take time to they deliberately try to have a longer engagement, or they deliberately want to take their own time before they take such an important decision, and that is pretty smart. It is not at all something which you this is not something which you should rush into. You have to know that the person is right for you, and your person should feel the same. So take time to reflect. So do not feel that 6 months is a long time, or 6 months, and if you feel that 6 months is a short time, you can always delay it. This is all about your free will. You can change the energies as per your will. This is just a guideline, this is just a roadmap. So take time to reflect. This is also about going within yourself and understanding what you're dealing with. Let me take one more card for you. As this is a tarot timeline video, we don't spend a lot of time on the tarot cards, but we can obviously spend some more time on the guidance, because my videos are all about guidance. So release the old and rest. So some people are still holding on to the old, still holding on to excess, still holding on to some trauma, still holding on to some feelings, something which they need to release. That is your information. Your ancestors, as I've said in my earlier video, one of my earlier videos, that your ancestors are very much interested in who you're marrying, who you're going to bring in the family, who you're going to have kids with, because this person, your future spouse, is going to be part of your family and is going to be parent of your kids. So they are going to be the contributor in the next generation. So for that, your ancestors are pretty much interested and involved in who you're marrying, and we can see their presence in your reading, and we can see that your ancestors are guiding you towards this person. Your ancestors are blessing you. Maybe you see a lot of crows, maybe you hear a lot of crows, maybe you can feed crows or give them water as a thank you to your ancestors. You can burn a candle for your ancestors, or you can also feed any other stray animals or any other birds. You don't have to feed only crows. If you can, good, but you don't have to only feed crows. Any energy, if you show respect, it is like a thank you to the nature, thank you to the divine. And autumn period might be your time. Maybe you're going to meet your person in autumn, or maybe next autumn you're going to get engaged, or maybe autumn might be something important like like your birthday or your person's birthdays in during autumn. But this does tell you to release your old, and this also tells you to rest. Someone is not taking very good care of themselves, especially not resting, staying awake late at night, not giving themselves enough time to sleep or rest, ignoring their health. And this is one suggestion, that is not good for you. Please rest. Light activation. So this is about shine your light. So you're getting one more information over here to spread your light, to spread your creativity, to share your creativity. So shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Yes, you are getting a lot of guidance from within. So maybe you're getting this in dreams. That is why you're being called to rest. If you don't sleep, how will you get dreams? How will you get the guidance in dreams? So internal calling is there. Even meditation, while meditating, you might be meditation is also a form where your brain actually rests. So meditation is also something where you can get guidance, where you can get downloads, and where you can rest. So that is also for you, and that will help you understand your purpose and understand your potential, will sharpen your skills, and you can spread your light, you can share your talent because of meditation and because of rest. I did that today. I woke up every morning. I woke up early in the morning, but I was not able to sleep at night, so I was not able to channel the messages rightly. So what I did, I started channeling, but I felt that it is not going well, so I just closed everything. I stopped the recording. I closed whatever I was doing. I just shut it down, and I went to sleep again. I took a nap and that nap turned out 2 hours nap, so I'm delayed in everything today. But I did that for my own rest, and my headache is gone now. Now I don't feel like I'm not able to channel. Now I can channel far better than before. So yes, taking rest is very important for you. You are not some kind of even machines, they do need to update, they do need to recharge, they do need to cool down. So why don't you also need that time for yourself? So rest is very important. You cannot function right, or you cannot function in your best capacity if you don't give yourself some rest. So the divine director is also helping you. Divine director is the director who helps every, who directs actually, who manages, who controls, or who tells every angel the way they can help you. Like he gives commands to angels that this is how you can help this person. So your divine director is taken up your case. So the divine director is going to help you. It's going to bring intervention and purpose is coming up again. So when you reflect, when you go within, when you rest, when you meditate, when you let your self become creative, when you share your gift, when you spread your light, when you shine your light, then you can find your purpose. You get connected with your purpose, and that is how you will manifest your person in your life. So divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Yes, you are being guided. You are getting a lot of downloads, you're getting a lot of feedback from the universe, from your ancestral spirits, from your guides, from the angels. You are getting a lot of feedback. You are being guided, and happiness is your purpose. This is the ultimate purpose. Your happiness is your purpose. Your creativity, your future spouse, your life, your abundance, everything, it all boils down to happiness. It all comes down to happiness. When everything is aligned, when everything is in place, then we are happy. So when everything comes together, we are happy. So that is what your purpose is. So whenever someone gives you an option, what you want, wealth, love, or happiness, always go for happiness, because happiness is something where everything is aligned, everything is where it is meant to be. Only wealth does not guarantee happiness. Only love does not guarantee happiness. Only health does not guarantee happiness. But when everything, health, wealth, relationship, when everything is aligned perfectly, happiness is a guarantee. So I've seen these memes, pick one pill for your love, your true love, one for unlimited wealth, one for unlimited happiness. I've seen that these memes, I've seen these jokes going around on the internet. If I get that option, I don't feel that anybody will get that option in real life. But if it does come up, if a genie comes up and asks you what you want, ultimate happiness is the key for everything to fall in place. So that is the purpose, and for that you need to rest is very important for you. I've given you my own example, and yes, rest does help us function better. It is not a privilege, it is a necessity. Resting, taking a nap, sleeping on time, eating well, balanced lifestyle, balanced diet is not a privilege, it is a necessity which guarantees a better tomorrow. Let's see what the unicorns have to say in your situation right now. Too many, I'll take only one. The invisibility. Take off your cloak of invisibility and let your light be seen. So this message has repeated for you. Light activation and let your light be seen. So someone is doubting their own ability when it comes to creativity, and they need to understand that you are someone who's meant to shine. You are someone who's meant to be in the spotlight, meant to show your talent. So please do not stay invisible. Take off that cloak of invisibility which you have put on yourself. This is not someone hiding you, you are doing it yourself. So take that cloak off and let your light be seen. This is a message for at least one of you, might be for many people also, that you are hiding yourself, or you're doubting your creativity, your gift, your talent which the divine has given you. Maybe through this creativity you will meet this person, maybe through this creativity you will have a abundant lifestyle, maybe through this creativity you will be happy forever. So stop worrying about what others will think. Stop worrying about if you're good enough. Stop worrying that you are late, or you're too old, or you're not talented enough. Whatever that worry, whatever the doubt is, stop that. Every first attempt is not going to be a success, but that is how you move towards a successful lifestyle when it comes to creative work. Your first manuscript may not get selected, but when you keep working, when you keep putting efforts towards it, one day you will achieve that success. You have to believe in yourself first, before someone else, or before the world believes in you. That was message was meant for someone. Now choices, there is another way. Ask your unicorn to help you find it. So for those who feel that every road towards success, every road towards happiness is blocked, for them you should ask your guides, ask your angels, ask your ancestors. So when you meditate or before you sleep, pray to your angels, pray to your ancestors, pray to the spirits around you, to help you find another way, to help you find the best way, to help you find a way. You will get downloads, you will get information, you will get messages for it. So that was the suggestions. Now let me go for charms. We'll see few charms for you. Your timeline was 6. So these are the charms. Yes, I do feel a presence of a lot of spirit guides around you. We have this Archangel Michael also over here. So yes, a very strong spiritual presence is there, guiding you, helping you, supporting you. You have to believe in yourself. This is like a dream. This tree does feel like a dream. This feels like something in fantasy land. So yes, in your dreams, in your when you're meditating, when you're visualizing, when you're dreaming, when you're connecting with the 5D, then you will find answers, then you will find some solutions, some information. I do see the sunflower. So yes, a lot of happiness, lot of opportunity, success, growth, warmth. I do see attachment also. This attachment is not good for you. This is holding you back, and that is why you got the message, release the old and rest. So whatever you're codependent on, whatever you're holding on to, is not helping you. So you need to release this, open this attachment and let it go. Delete this from your life forever. Forget. It's not about forgetting, it's about forgiving. So whatever happened, you may never be able to forget it, but you need to forgive so that you can move ahead, so that you can live a better life. Autumn again. So yes, this is about growth, some growth which is going to happen in your life slowly, steadily, like this plants, these plants, the creepers, how they take support of something, and then they keep growing, and soon they grow into something huge. Like they make a wall, they create a wall of this creeper cell. So the creeper leaves or creeper stems, branches. So that is how everything works. So once you step into your spirituality, you may have to take support of something, or step into your creativity, sorry, you may have to take support of your spiritual realm, or support of someone, a mentor, a teacher. But slowly, steady, you will become mighty enough, big enough. The dream has come again for you. Dream is very important for your situation. So if you're not sleeping on time, you're wasting a lot of you're avoiding or wasting a lot of way the universe is trying to reach you, an opportunity. You're leaving that opportunity. So whoever is not taking good rest, is not sleeping on time, is missing out on a lot of guidance. So dream has come twice for you. So yes, you need to sleep, you need to and you also need to dream big. Think big, dream big. The star, yes, you are meant to be someone who's going to shine bright, spread your light, become famous. Aquarius also, someone might have a family tree over here. Your spirit guides are ancestral spirits. Your ancestral spirits are guiding you, are helping you. This is another confirmation for that. I do see divine protection, so you're divinely protected, so you don't have to be worried about it. Number 3 might be important for you. I see wisdom over here with the owl. I see autumn, which you got on your card also. I see focusing on your passion, focusing on your purpose. That is how you will bring success in your life. Divine protection again. So there is no doubt that you are divinely protected, and even your person who you're going to get engaged with, or your future spouse, is also divinely protected and is being guided towards you through dreams and through your ancestral spirit guides. I see a lot of beauty. Maybe your red rose is something which is going to be used in the engagement. Maybe that is why the red rose has come up. maybe your red rose is going to be presented, or roses, or red rose will petals, rose petals will be sprinkled. So beautiful roses, beautiful flowers might be used in this engagement. Big money, so maybe this is going to be a very lavish engagement. Maybe your person, whoever is going to do the proposal, whoever is going to propose, is going to spend a good amount on this engagement. I see key to your heart. So this, your purpose to happiness, your purpose to fulfillment, your purpose to being abundant, your purpose to, or your, sorry, your way to being abundant, it all goes through your heart. So whatever you love doing, whatever you enjoy doing, whatever you're passionate about, is your key towards all kind of happiness, to all kinds of success. I do see big transformation, and I do see cutting something away. So cutting something, which this attachment, you need to cut that attachment, you need to release the past, let that past go. You're still holding on to some baggage which is not good for you. So this was your pile. I hope you enjoyed the reading. 6 is your timeline. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one. Number 2, today we are doing a tarot timeline video. The video is when will you get engaged. So this is the 7th video of our future spouse manifestation series. So you guys know already how the tarot timeline videos work, but if you don't know, this is what we are going to look for. These are the 11 soulmate cards which I have assigned as soulmate card. We are going to shuffle the tarot deck, we are going to lay down one card after the other, and we are going to see how soon we reach the soulmate cards. So this timeline is after you meet your soulmate. We have already done that. When will you meet your when will you meet your future spouse? So after you meet your future spouse, then how soon or how much time it will take for you to get engaged. So this is going to be in months. For few of you it might even be years, and for few of you it might even be weeks. So weeks, months, or years, take as it resonates, because some people need a lot of time to confirm that this is the person they want to marry. So for them it might even be years, for some it might be months, and for few of you it might be an instant connection, and you don't want to spend more time on thinking about it, and might be even weeks for few of you. So take as this resonate. If it doesn't, you can pick another pile or another reading as well. So let's see when your soulmate oh my god, look at this. Good god. So this is going to happen an instant connection, an instant engagement, because you got the first card as a soulmate card. So maybe this is going to be for few of you, very few of you, not all of you, like an arranged marriage, where you already know that you are meant to marry this person, where you already know that you are meant to be with this person. So for very few of you it's going to be like this is a family friend, or this is someone everybody always told you that you are going to marry this person, or you when you were kids, people used to tease you that you are going to marry each other, settle with each other. So this is something like you already know this person very well, or it is an arranged marriage. And in a lot of countries arranged marriage is still there, it's still a reality. So it might be for very few of you, this is not for everyone. So please do not get upset over that I'm never going to get do an arranged marriage. This is not for everyone, it's a general reading. For few of you it's going to be an arranged marriage, where you actually meet your person, and you meet them for few times, and your families decide that this is going to be your future spouse, and that you get married. And for some of you already know this person, you're already dating this person, you already are in talking about engagement. For the others who will not get engaged right away, let's do another timeline. So because this is really quick, and this is very limited for few people, so let's go for other timeline. So let's see what one more timeline we get, because this was instant, this was 0, this was not even 1 month. So let's see what other timeline comes up. Oh, this is not a soulmate card. I wish it was. Yes, but this is a soulmate card, right? No, this is a success card. Oh, I got confused between my own soulmate and success cards, because I do both timelines, so sometimes it gets confusing. This is a soulmate and a success card. So this is for sure. So those of you who are not getting married through an arrangement, through an arranged marriage, or is not dating your future spouse right now, for those of you who are not getting engaged right away, you got another timeline. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 months is your timeline. So after you meet your future spouse, within 7 months, it is pretty close, it is not that far away at all. 7 is not at all a very uh, hard timeline or a very delayed timeline. 7 is decent time to know each other. 7 months. So for some of them it can even be 7 weeks. So 7 weeks, 7 months, whatever, however it resonates, if you are not doing the instant marriage. So let's see what is happening, or instant engagement. Let's see. So 7 is your timeline. If not right away, if you are not going to get instantly engaged to the person you meet, then 7 is your timeline. Now let's go for some advices, the oracle advices for you. 7 is a decent timeline for those who is not getting engaged right away. For those who are with your person for a long time and are doubtful that you're going to get that your person may ask you to marry anytime, it is happening. It's happening very soon. This is a confirmation. So summer, so maybe this summer it is happening for those of you. We are in summer, right? No, June. So next month. So yes, someone is getting engaged this summer. Congratulations to you. I hope everything happens in the best way possible. So this summer someone is getting engaged. So bask in joy and light. That is what else you need if you're getting engaged this summer. What else you need? But for others who are really not in that mode right now, not getting immediately engaged, or not meeting your future spouse, or having some kind of troubles in this situation, you need to drop your shield, you need to drop your guard. So you're having resistance. Now this resistance can be because you're really sending out a desperate energy. When will it happen? Why it's not happening? Why everybody else is getting engaged, everybody else is getting married, I'm not getting any signs, I'm not finding anyone? That is a desperate energy which pushes away the timeline. So you need to drop your own negative attitude, your own negative energy. Even someone is very protective, like they keep pushing away whoever tries to approach them, because maybe they went through some kind of difficult breakup, or they went through some kind of trauma in their childhood, some kind of difficult relationship, and they are pushing away people. For them also, you need to drop your shield and believe that not everybody is going to hurt you, or not everybody is going to be like your ex, or not everything is going to be as you felt before. You should give chance to people, or you should try to release your past. The best thing you can do is release your past, forgive your past, forgive yourself and forgive the other person as well. Release your past. Charity. So charity is something which will help you in this situation, in both these situations. If you are celebrating the engagement right now also, be generous with your blessings, whatever way you can help others, because you do need to be grateful with the blessings which are coming in your life. One more card. Oh god, a lot of cards came up. So we'll go with hope. Okay, so let's see. Charity and hope. So these are the messages for you. For those who feel that they are not going to find love, they are not going to find the true love, or they are really facing an unlucky period, for them, hope. Have hope, have faith, love and acceptance. So yes, you need to love yourself first. Stop punishing yourself, stop punishing others for someone else's mistake. Stop punishing your future for your past's mistake. Release that past and hope for the best. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Yes, you have to feel that love is mine, my love is there, I am going to find this love. So this is law of attraction. So you have to believe that love is yours, recognize your divine worth, choose loving thoughts. So yes, have loving thoughts about yourself, about others. If you see others celebrating love, if you see others celebrating happiness, if you see others getting engaged, getting married, enjoy their successes, enjoy their happiness, celebrate with them, and soon you will be celebrating your own success, your own happiness. So choose loving thoughts. Never send any jealous energy, because jealous energy is a bad energy. It pushes away your blessings. So never be jealous. Never send any jealous thoughts or energy out for someone else's success or happiness. And pray that everything will work as it's meant to work. Do not try to get into a panic mode. Do not send a desperate message out that when will this happen, when is it happening. That sends a negative energy out, and it tells the universe that you're not ready. So prayer and contemplation, connect with the heaven, ask and you shall receive. Again, law of attraction. You need to ask exactly what you want to receive, and celebrate with others, enjoy with others. So you need to bask in joy and light. So when you find out about someone getting engaged, someone getting married, or someone falling in love, be as happy as you can for that person, because that way universe will understand that yes, you are ready for your own happiness as well. Soul purpose, act as your soul purpose, act on your soul purpose today. So maybe you need to focus on your purpose, focus on what you're being called to do. Walk on this path which is being guided to you, which is being shown to you. Your soul is telling you to do something, to walk on a particular path, to follow a particular roadmap. You need to understand what that is. You need to go within, connect with your soul, connect with the heaven, and your soul purpose will help you find your love. Dignity, number 6, number 2, number 9, number 6, these might be important. Hold your head up high and know that the unicorns are supporting you. Yes, whoever feels that no, you're not getting any blessings or any happiness, the unicorns are watching you. So please do not feel that way. Hold your head up high. Unicorn is your spirit guides. Now let's go for some charms. Let's see what the charms have to say. Dignity, cat spirit. So yes, fierce confidence, dignity, Om. So yes, you have to meditate. That is how you will find, you will connect with the heaven. Even listening to Om mantras will help you in this situation. So to connect with your soul, to connect with the heaven. Someone went through a heartbreak. We can see this veins on the heart. So someone went through some kind of pain, some kind of heartbreak, and that is why they are holding this shield. That is why they are not letting new energies come in their life, and they need to heal this. Healing does take time, so do not get desperate, do not feel bad about it. You might get some messages through dreams. Remembering your past, this is the remembering your past, but remembering the lessons, letting go the hurt. Just keep the lessons, let go the hurt. That is what the elephant spirit tells us. We can see a beautiful heart. So your person and you, both of you, have a beautiful heart, an open heart. So not no secrets, no hiding, which may be a situation in your past relationship which you went through a difficult time because of some secrets, because of some hiding, some lying, some cheating. A flowers and a protected flower. So you don't have to feel that you need to protect yourself. The universe is protecting you, the universe is holding you like this delicate flower. You don't have to create that boundaries around yourself. Lots of wealth. So someone is getting a lot of wealth, a lot of big, maybe this is your sole purpose, to share something which will bring you a lot of wealth and happiness. This is Euro also, so someone from Europe. Hand of God, so God the divine, the Om, the divine, is blessing you, is guiding you. You have Archangel Michael also. Pile number 1 also got Archangel Michael. So yes, divine protection and divine guidance. You have this beautiful big key. So yes, your sole purpose is the key to your happiness, is to key to everything in your life. We got Europe again, we got Paris, we got France, we got Europe again, someone from that area. We got sun. So sun is like the summer over here. Happiness, joy, light, success. So whoever doubts their own ability for them, or doubts that they will never be happy, never find love, this is another confirmation. This is also Leo over here. So someone has a Leo in their sun, moon or rising. or your person has. And this does tell you a double confirmation that you will find love, you will find happiness. Luck, yes, you are very lucky. You might not feel lucky right now, but you will start feeling that third eye. So yes, you need to open your third eye, you need to meditate and heal your inner child, your past. Some kind of past healing, some kind of inner child healing is important, is needed in your situation. So that was your messages. 7 is your timeline, and for few of you it might be instant, like an arranged marriage, or like you're already dating your person and will get um, proposed this summer. For few of you it is happening right away this summer itself, and for others who are not going through something like that, it is 7 months is your timeline after you meet your future spouse. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one. Welcome, pile number 3. Today we are doing a tarot timeline video. The video is when will you get engaged. I'm sure that you guys know how tarot timeline videos work. These are the soulmate cards which we are looking for. Let's see what is happening for you guys. What is your timeline? When are you going to get engaged? So this is after you meet your future spouse. After that, how many months? We are going to see months. For few of you it might be years also, because some people do not like to take that important decision right away. That will be for really few of you, but most of you this is going to be in months. For few of you it can also be in weeks. So take as this resonate. If it doesn't, then you can choose any other pile or any other reading. You do not have to pick the same pile throughout the series also. That is why I'm even changing the cards option this time. The world, this I did feel in the last pile was a soulmate, but no, it is a success card, not a soulmate. Yes, this is a soulmate card for sure. So 1 2 3 4. So 4 is your timeline, which is pretty close, very very close. So within 4 months after you meet, you're going to get engaged. So that is your timeline. Let me do another one for the people who feel that no, this, oh wow, this is also a soulmate card. So 4 to 5 months you're getting engaged with your future spouse. So once you meet your person, once you start dating them, once you start being with them or spending time with them, 4 to 5 months. We have 4 and 5. So 4 to 5 months you are getting engaged, which is a pretty very small timeline. It's not that far away, it's not that big. 4 to 5, very nice. So that is your timeline. Now let's go for guidance, oracle guidance, that what you should do or what is happening or what you need to know right now. Transform and unveil your gifts. So someone needs to spread their knowledge, spread their talent, their gift, share their gifts, unveil their gifts. So they're hiding their gifts. We can see the wolf spirit over here. So yes, trust the divine, trust the universe, be fierce, take charge of your own life. We can see a big transformation happening. So someone is transforming into a more confident person. I can see the snake. So you're shedding, you're letting go the past, you're letting go that doubt, that insecurity, that is lack of confidence. You're shedding all that. You're becoming powerful, you're becoming confident. We can see the eagle spirit. So courage, lot of courage is someone is being very courageous, very bold. They are like rising above their obstacles. They are not worried about the storms. They believe in their own ability. So someone is becoming really strong spiritually, mentally, emotionally. A big transformation is happening, which is a good thing, a very nice thing. Maybe that is why the timeline is so short for you. Shortest timeline in the series, in this video today. 4 or 5 months. So within 4 to 5 months you are getting engaged once you meet your person. Be the light. Yes, share your gift, be the light. So once you share your gift, you spread light, you become someone who people like to follow, you become someone who people like to take encouragement for. So that is what you're doing. You're spreading light. You're becoming someone who can help others, who can guide others, mentor others. That is what we can see. We can see another spirit animal over here, the owl spirit, which is about wisdom, which is also about connecting with your spirituality. We can see the butterfly, which also means transformation, which is over here. So yes, you are transforming into a very powerful person. You're becoming someone like a white witch. So white witch is not a bad thing. It is someone who understands their own spiritual power, who understands how the law of nature works, how the law of universe works, who is getting very well in that, who understand their own true potential, their own true power. Let's see what more information comes for you. This is what is happening in your current situation. Cloak of wisdom. Yes, wisdom again. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Yes, you already know what you need to do, how you need to manifest this future spouse, what you need to do. You're very well aware of it. You are wise enough. You are shining like a sun over here. You are transforming into someone very smart, very powerful, very strong. Sacred self. Yes, you're connecting with your sacred self, with your true self, with your higher self. So the sacred self talks about unleashing your spirit. See, unleash your spirit, unveil your gifts. Same thing. Same thing. Your gifts is something which is your soul purpose. Your spirit wants this to be spread in the world. Spread your wings. We can see the dove over here. So peace, calm, light, positivity. That is what you're transforming into. So unleash your spirit, express your gifts, unveil your gifts, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Isn't this a beautiful coincidence? These are two different decks. Unveil your gifts, express your gifts, dance. So maybe dancing is your gift. Maybe dance, music, that is your talent, that is your gift. If not that, then believe in yourself. Your soul will feel like dancing, your soul will feel happy. Your inner child will be happy once you start expressing your creativity, once you start sharing your gifts, sharing that light, being the light, unleashing your spirit. Your soul feels trapped when you don't give it that what it needs, and it needs to share, it needs to express, it needs to unveil. It cannot be boxed. It needs to feel like a free spirit. So you have this wild energy in you which cannot wait to come out. And that energy, that wild energy, that believing in your own potential, in your true potential, is going to bring all kind of success and happiness in your life. Even it will bring your person in your life. Even your future spouse will have a similar kind of wild energy. So not following the standard roadmap, not getting in the rat race, doing something different, doing something unique. That is what I see over here. Archangel Gabriel. So this is about communication. So someone is a writer, someone is a singer, someone is a songwriter. So Gabriel is the communication angel. So call in pure white light. White witch, be the light, white light. So much synchronicity. So everything coming together for you. So someone is a writer. If you are a writer, if you are an author, if you are into music, if you are into writing songs, creating music, or writing books, then this is your confirmation that you need to put in more effort in it and believe in yourself. Even if you got rejected, keep going. Every successful author, every successful artist got rejected multiple times. They never gave up. So you have to do the same. It is challenging, it is difficult, I know that very well. 3 is important for you. Obviously we can see 3 times over here. So 3 is a repeating number for you. Number 5 also might be important. Number 9 also might be important. So call in the pure white light. Archangel Gabriel will help you with your artistic and creative things. You can call upon Archangel Gabriel to pour this white light, to pour this inspiration over you, to help you with this creativity, with this talent and wishes. So be careful what you wish for. That is the message. Be careful what you wish for, as one wish will be granted. So make sure that all your wishes are for the betterment of yours and everybody involved. So be careful what you wish for. Do not wish anything which might harm someone else, or which might take something from someone else. Always be very careful what you wish for, because it will come true. One of that wish will come true, and you should never feel guilty or never feel sad about a wish coming true. So be very careful what you wish for. People, only think about the current situation. They don't think long term. When you're wishing, when you're hoping, when you're doing law of attraction, when you're manifesting, think long term. Do not think of instant gratifications. Do not think what you want now. Think long term. Let's go for the charms to get some more information about your situation, your current energies. 4 or 5 is your timeline, which is really really close. It is not that steep at all. You'll not have to wait a lot. So you will instantly connect with your person. Within 4 to 5 months you will get engaged. Your ancestors, your family tree. Maybe you're meeting this person through family. Maybe your family is helping you connect, maybe through an art, maybe through someone, some kind of relative, some cousin, sibling. Maybe through family you're meeting this person, or your family will be involved in this engagement. They will know about this engagement. They will help in this engagement. I do see the owl again. So yes, someone is really wise, becoming wise. We can see 2 suns over here. So your person might be someone very much like you. This is a lot of happiness, a lot of success, a lot of light. So both of you might be light workers, both of you might be artists, might be spreading your light, showering your light, or helping others reach their potential, mentoring others as well. We can see the dream over here. So dream catcher. So yeah, you might be getting downloads through dream. This charm came in all 3 piles. We can see snowflake. So something unique. You're creating something unique. As I said, you're not meant to be in the rat race. You're meant to do something different. That is what this is. The target. So you should have your target clear. You should know what you want to do. The elephant. So take the lessons and let go the past. Archangel Michael also came in all 3 piles. So Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, both the very strong archangels are helping you. Someone is confused and not focused on their target. They need to pray for it. They need to think about it. They need to meditate about it. There is a lucky period coming in your life. You are going to feel very lucky once you start working, start focusing on your purpose, start unleashing your spirit, start expressing your gift, start unveiling your gift, start being the light. A very lucky period is going to come in your life. Elephant again. So keep the lesson, let go the pain. Divine protection. We can see the lotus over here. So rising above anything which was painful. And we can see wheel of fortune. So a big change, a big transformation. Lucky period. The wheel of fortune is the same thing. A lucky period. This is your karma. This is your destiny. A big transformation is coming in your life. So these were the messages. 4 to 5 is your timeline. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in my next one.